Good morning. I am Debbie Cronister from stampwithdeb.com, and today I'm going to show you some fun Close to My Heart products that came through when we had the merger with Close to My Heart. And they're products that I ordered because I wanted to see what they were. They're still available as of today when I'm doing this video. So when you go to the website, you'll go to Close to My Heart products and order these. I am using some Stampin' Up products with it. This comes as a kit. It's called Secret Garden, and the one I ordered both. There's a sticker and paper and sticker kit, which I ordered, and I have that here. It's designed primarily for scrapbooking, of course, but some of these could be used for stamping as well. You and me, this would be a cute one to put on the card I'm making today, but the green doesn't quite match. And so some of these, the leaves, the flowers, they would be gorgeous on there. If you guys can see them, this flower. And then it comes with some papers, and I'm not sure, I probably have all my papers mixed up because I had them all in one. But these are such good basic papers. And like I said, they do not match our colors exactly, but they're close enough that you can mix them with a white or a vanilla, or, by putting another layer in between, or just a complementary color instead. So they're beautiful. These are pinks, yellows, some blues. That's mostly what's in here. Vanilla is the base color. This is white here. So that sticker pack came with papers, and then this card making class comes with enough to make 16 cards, 2 of each design. So this is a stamp set that came with it. Of course, it didn't come in our case. I put it in our case so it fits in my shelf like everything else. And it does have dies. So the dies also come with it. So it comes with envelopes and cards. Now these cards are pretty close to our basic white. I think it's a little bit brighter actually than our basic white. And these are the envelopes that come with it. So I'm going to show you what I did with it. It comes with these instructions, and it comes with instructions since it's a card making kit. Whoops, got an envelope stuck to the back. Since it's a card making kit, it does come with instructions on making the 8 different cards, the 8 different designs, and the cards are back here. So if you've done Close to My Heart, you know how this works. If you haven't, it's really easy to do. So let's say this card is the one I want to make. And down here is a sketch of it down below. And so what I did is I said, okay, I need all the 3s. So it's 3A, 3C, 3D, 3B. So you go back here to the beginning sheets. And this is one of the papers. And there's 3B right there and 3B right there. So I needed 2 of those. Over here, there's no 3s. Down here is a 3D, and there's 2 of those. I only needed 1. I think this is set up so that when you cut your paper, you can cut it and then do all the cards, put all the cards together. So I needed a 3D, a 3B. There's no 3 here. So I just went through and looked at the paper and said, what do I need? Took down the measurements. So like here, I did 3B was 2 1/4 by 4 3/4. So I went back over to my card layout over here, and I wrote on 3D, where did I write? Okay, 3D, I have the wrong measurements there. It must have been, I don't know what I was looking at. What was I just looking at? 3D was 2 by 4. We'll take that one. Okay, so then I came over here and I just marked that 3D was 2 by 4. And so I just marked that so that I could just cut that card out alone and not cut all the paper because I didn't want to cut the entire thing. I wanted to play with it. So a couple days ago, my paper pumpkin arrived. And I take my paper pumpkin and I make alternates for it. So I came up with 15 alternates, which I will post. I will not do a video on it because I'm out. I've done all my cards. It's all gone. But I will post them on my blog, and I will have a instruction sheet, a free PDF that you can download. This is one of the cards that I made with my paper pumpkin. Oh, let's go back here. Let's go back to this paper. This paper is gorgeous. So, like I said, it doesn't match our colors exactly. This probably would match Evening Evergreen if you have Evening Evergreen. I no longer have any of it. But this would be a very close match to that. And it is kind of variegated, so you can see it's not an even print. So, it might work really well with that. And then these are the sheets that were in the kit, in the packet. So they are two-sided, so that like the pink has a yellow on the back. And they're beautiful. This is a blue with almost a pool party on the back of that one. I think that's it on that one. This one has the yellow and the pink on the back. And then this one has a blue. It's almost what I would call a periwinkle. And we no longer carry anything that color. It doesn't really go with pool party. It doesn't really go with, but this goes with pool party. This kind of matches pool party. So I'm going to show you some cards that I made out of it using some of our colors. So this is one that I made. And this I used pool party to coordinate with it. And then, and used two of those papers. One is the background paper and one is the print. This is one that I made, and this is using Mossy Meadow. And this is Mossy Meadow with that piece, that color, that green, so it matches pretty well. And that's very vanilla. And then this one I used on your basic beige and white, basic beige and white. So you can coordinate. You can make them work. I remember when we first started out, that was what we did. We went to Michael's and we bought a paper that we liked, and we came home and we tried to find a card base to go with it, to match it. So it's a little bit harder to do, but it is such a beautiful, beautiful paper that I just didn't want to pass up on it. And I thought, I'm going to buy one package and play with it. So this is the card that I'm making today using the Secret Garden paper and using the inspiration from this card, from my paper pumpkin. So let's get started. I've already done most of the cutting, or all of the cutting actually. So I have a piece of very vanilla that's 5 1/4 by 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. And I am going to fold that in half at 4 1/4. I have a piece of petal pink that I'm going to attach to that. I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to work on this. This is how I like to work. And then I go back and attach it. And especially when I'm creating. And so this is Mossy Meadow. And I'm just going to attach this to, I don't want to do that either, but I'm going to, since I have glue all over it, to my petal pink. Because I want to wrap a ribbon around there. I'm going to attach, this is 1 1/4 by 5. And I'm going to attach that. It's just a strip of that. See, it has that beautiful yellow on the back. I'm going to attach that to the front of my card. For those who follow me and know my daughter, who had cancer last year, it's been 1 year and she's cancer-free. So we are celebrating that. Very happy. Last year at this time, I was on one of my last trips to her house to be with her during chemo. Okay, then I have this petal pink ribbon, which comes in a duo pack. I'll put the names and the links to all of this on my blog because I'm not remembering these things this morning. I have had a very, very busy couple days. I have a class coming up. I had one yesterday. I have one on Friday, which is my paper pumpkin class. And then on Saturday, I have my calendar class, which is a really big deal. And so getting the last 6 months ready and creating the cover and all of that, and now cutting it all and to the cutting point. So I have to get all that cut today or tomorrow, because I have nothing tomorrow either, thank goodness. So it's just, everything came down to the end. Also, I have an online class that's supposed to go out this weekend. I'm not positive that's going to go, guys. Bear with me. It might have a little delay depending upon how things go. I got a lot accomplished yesterday, got all the calendar bases put together, and so they are ready, but there's still a lot to be done. Okay, so I've attached that ribbon to the front. Whoops, that adhesive is not working really good for me. I didn't find my other one. It's laying around here somewhere. Like I said, this room is kind of a disaster. I worked until 9:30 last night, so nothing got put away last night. I just walked out of here and didn't close the door because there's no door on it. Walked out here and closed the door in a sense. Okay, so I'm going to attach that to my card front. I have already die cut my coffee cups, so I am using, what's the name of it? Latte, something Latte. Latte Love, and I have already die cut these, and what I did is I stacked them so that the backs were together, is what I basically did, and then I die cut them together, because it's such a thin piece of paper that you can do that. But I wanted them to face opposite directions, although, you know, that's really cute too. But we're going to go this way. Now, I do have kind of an up edge. You know how when you die cut and you get that edge that comes up? Let me grab a silicone mat here, which I probably should have on the table anyway, but don't. I just cleared everything off this morning so I could do this. So I'm going to take my bone folder and just kind of go around the edges here. You know how it turns up when you cut on the back of something? You can always tell because it kind of goes up. So I'm just going to take my bone folder here and just kind of push it down so it's flat. And do it on both sides there. Just to give us that nicer look. Make those edges nicer so they don't feel so raw. Okay, I have already cut my little stamped and cut my little coffee for my cup. Oops, let's bring that down here where I can see it and you can see it. And I have lost the die for this. Sorry, guys. And I'm thinking it has to be here. I had it in this room just a couple days ago. So it has to be here somewhere. It's just finding it. Let's see. And because I didn't stamp, I can kind of place that anywhere, can't I? Within reason. So I'm just going to attach these. These are stamped in early espresso. Just like that. And I am going to take Wink of Stella because it'll kind of give them a little shimmer to make it look like it's moving, and it will blend the color. So right now I have a definitely early espresso and a white. Well, this will blend it and make it look more like it's coffee. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of Wink of Stella to that, and it also makes it shine like it's liquid in there. Okay, now I'm going to attach these two. This one is going to get glued down, straight down, just like that. And I'm going to go a little high because I am going to put a greeting in here. So let's put our greeting in next. So I have a couple little pieces of paper here that I've cut. Oh, that looks crooked to me. There. Okay. So I've cut a piece of Mossy Meadow that I'm going to put down here, but I am going to stamp my greeting first. And I can't tell you where my greeting came from because I don't know right now. But that will be also in the instructions. Okay. So it says, thanks so much. And we're just going to trim that. This is too wide. I'm going to have to cut this down, I can tell. So let's get my paper trimmer here. and bring this down a little bit first. And I'm going to cut it at an angle first. Look at that. And I just trim a little bit of this off at the top. Just like, how else would we do it? Straight. That would be best, huh? Okay. Oh, that's better. All right. And I think I want to trim this a little bit too. It's just out there a little too far for me. Okay. And then I have a piece of Mossy Meadow here. I'm going to attach that to the bottom section. So I'm going to trim this one out a little further. Just like that. Okay, let's attach that. I'm going to put some glue on here. Stick that right on there. Too much coffee this morning, I'm shaking. All right, this is going to go right over top of that. So we're going to do that with dimensionals. And because I'm going on a ribbon, I am going to put a glue dot first under that ribbon. So let me just grab a glue dot off of here. And I'm going to stick that under here, just using my Take Your Pick tool, and just stick that right underneath there. And then that way, if it hangs on that, it will not pull off. Let's close this up before I put my hand in it. Okay, dimensionals. And I'm going to put some high and some low. That's what I'm going to do, so that it kind of straddles that and catches the cardstock as well. Okay, that should be good. It's not a very big piece. Okay, I'm just going to add that right in there. Okay, now I'm going to add my second coffee cup, and for that I'm going to use dimensionals also. Now there is a greeting in this kit that says, isn't there one that says let's meet or let's catch up? I think it says. Yes, it does, because I thought it sounds like it should be a ketchup bottle. Okay. Let's get this on there. Oop. Oh, I put my dimensional in the wrong place. I'll put it right over the hole. I think I'm tired today. Okay, let's get this one over here. I just kind of want to overlap it a little bit. Just like that. And that, oh, we have some bling that was in here. Let's add some of that. This bling came in the kit also. It's really pretty. There are 2 packages of it. The bottom one is all green. Interesting. And then this one has some variety. So let's just add a couple little pieces of this pink. And let's see, we'll go one up here, one down here. And because we do 3s, this is not going to go very far, is it? There's 4 on here. There we are. And I'm going to just tie a bow to put underneath my thanks so much. And there is my card. Now I will cut a piece for inside. Goodness, even my scissors are dirty today. Okay, and I'm going to twist this one. There we go, so that they match. Okay, and then just a glue dot. And right down here. And there is my card for today using the Secret Garden Designer Series paper. I love this little flowers on the card. I just think that makes it so pretty. There we are. Thank you for joining.